Hello, and welcome to a little overview, a preview of a program that a lot of my friends and I are doing. And I'm actually recording this before the release of the program because we're all prepping for it. But even if you come much later than January 2018 and you're gearing up to start 80-day obsession, this video is to help you navigate the road to get to the opening of the program, to get started, because you don't want to start on day one and feel like you're one step behind, right? So we're going to get one step ahead. We're going to know what the program is about. We're going to understand the fitness aspect of it and the nutrition aspect of it so that we can plan accordingly. If you have not already registered to work with somebody in 80-day obsession, I recommend that you pop me a note or your coach a note to ask about it, because there are specific materials that we're going to recommend for you. And we might have a lot of questions about your health and history background before you get started. So don't be offended if me or your coach says, you know what, we might want to start with this first and then we'll move into 80-day obsession. Don't be offended by that. It's just because we want you to have the best possible time, and we want you to be able to start and finish. We want you to have the best results possible, and we want you to feel really good about this. I'm so excited about 80-day obsession for a couple of reasons. Number one, because I think Autumn Calabrese is one of the best exercise teachers in the world. Number two, she's extremely innovative. She's always coming up with new ways to challenge the body, and I'm always inspired by movements that she directs. Number three is because she changed the course of fitness and nutrition in 2014 when she released her very popular and still the most popular worldwide program, the 21-Day Fix. And if you haven't looked at that program, it's such a great way to reset your portions for your body and to go through whole body fitness for 21 days and sort of reset habits that make you more successful moving forward. So now in 2018, this new program, the 80-Day Obsession, is not only the portions that you need, but there's a direction for timing of what you're eating and when, because the science tells us that where we place our macronutrients does have an impact in how our body processes them. So this program very simply gives you the portions and gives you the times to eat your macronutrients, and they're color-coded containers, so there's never a confusion as to what kind of macronutrient you're supposed to be eating when. It is so simple. It's so easy to follow and so easy to do because everything is already preloaded on this program. And then the other reason that it's really changing the way that fitness is moving right now is that it used to be that you would either go to a fitness facility and you would take a class that would shift over time, or you would do the same thing for a number of weeks and then it would change. Or if you're working out at home, then any number of the streaming or DVD programs that are on the market is anywhere from 3 to maybe 10 workouts that you recycle over and over again. And if you're recycling the same movements over and over again, your body gets used to them. So the 80-Day Obsession is 80 brand new workouts, 80 from start to finish. Another reason I'm really excited about this is that it's like you're really in the classroom with Autumn, because she has these people that are going through the program with her. And so they literally went into the studio on day one, did their workout and recorded it at the same time, went into the studio on day two, did their workout and recorded it. So what you're watching is like you're taking 80 days of class with Autumn Calabrese and the staff, and you are changing with them and they are changing with you. I think that's really exciting. So I'm going to dig into some of the materials to get us set up for 80-Day Obsession. So I'm going to share my screen with you. Here we are. Okay, so what I need to find is beachbodyondemand.com. beachbodyondemand.com. If you are not a member, stop, drop, and become a member right now. If you don't have a coach, again, ask me or somebody that you know to help you navigate getting into this incredible system, because 28 cents a day, US dollars, is the cost of this thing. 28 cents a day is the cost of this thing. And it's not just this program, 80-Day Obsession, but it is a lot of stuff that you might recognize. And any one of these programs can do amazing, incredible things for your body, for your life, for your lifestyle, for your health. And they go from as little as 10 minutes to as much as an hour. And they use any type of different equipment that you're looking for, any kind of workout that you're looking for. And you can do it either from home or from the facility where you work out. Like, what could be better? You can have this program, this exact Beachbody On Demand, on your computer, your device, your phone, and your smart TV. And it knows you. So you log in as you, and it's like, oh, here's where we are today. I mean, it is so plug and play. It takes out so much time that we used to use setting up for getting fit. And who has the extra hours in a day to figure out what the heck they're doing? Not me, anyway. Okay, this is where we're going today. We're going into 80-Day Obsession. And you could watch the trailer once you get here to see more about what the program is about. I'm not going to do that for you right now. So just go into Beachbody On Demand, check out the trailer and what Autumn and the team are doing. Here's what I want you to do. I want you to go to the program materials right here. There's 3 tabs: overview, workout list, program materials. And this is before the workouts are released. So that's why I only have a get quick start tips video and an eating plan tips video, both of which I highly recommend that you watch. Once you have watched those, then you go into your program materials, and here's your starter guide. So click on that PDF, and this is the information on the way the program works, the time nutrition, the way that self-care is worked into the program. Then it has your charts for your measurements. Don't leave it out. Do it. Do your measurements no matter how much you don't want to do them. Do it anyway. You don't have to tell anybody what they are. You don't even have to look at it yourself. Put it down and just put it away for now. Why? Because how are you going to know where you went unless you know where you came from? This part is really important. Step 2 is calculate your calorie target. And this is how you'll know which plan to use. So your current weight in American pounds here. And if you need a calculator, then Google kilos to pounds or whatever you need to use, okay? Multiply it by 11 and you've got your caloric baseline. That's a baseline. That is what approximately the average person your size needs to eat, sleep, and do basic movements and for organs to function. That's the baseline, okay? Add 600 calories for your daily calorie burn, and there's maintenance calories. If you are not in this thing to lose weight, then you're sticking with maintenance calories. That's me. I'm not in this thing to lose weight. I'm in this thing to get in the best shape of my life. So I might actually put on a couple of pounds because I might put on pounds of muscle mass. So I'm going to stick with my maintenance calories. I'm not going to do a calorie deficit. But if you're here because you want to tone up and lose weight, then you'll put your maintenance calories right here and you'll subtract 750, and then that's your target, okay? That's for phase 1. Worry about phase 2 and 3 later. Let's just worry about phase 1. So you're either going to do maintenance program or you're going to do this weight loss calorie target. let me just make this blanket asterisk Carrie Fit statement right here. If this maintenance calorie or this calorie target are less than 1,500 calories, you need to send me or your coach a note saying, this is what my calories say they're supposed to be. This is how much I weigh. This is where I'd like to go with that. Is this the right amount of calories for me? Because I will tell you, if it's less than 1,500, I, as your health coach, am going to ask you to bump that up, because less than 1,500 calories for most people is not enough to function in life. It's not enough to keep your metabolism up. So if your metabolism drops, what are we doing here? It's not being helpful, and it's not going to help you get through your workouts for sure. Most people need at least 1,500 calories a day in order to function. I have had one client in my history of teaching, which has been a long time, that I have put on a 1,200 calorie plan rather than 15 or above. And that person was under 100 pounds. Tiny person. Okay. In that case, maybe it's going to work for you. If you are like me and you are a naturally small person, or you do this calculation and it's under 1,500 calories, probably not. But ask me or ask your coach. There might be a reason for that, okay? Then here's where your eating plan comes in. I've just scrolled down to the next portion. Eating plan. A, which you're not going to be in. B, C, and on up. I am in plan C. So I'm going to be eating somewhere between 1,800 and 2,099 calories a day. The good news is you don't need to count all those measly stinking calories. Who wants to do that anyway? Not me. I'm not going to be that person taking a picture of my food and putting it up on this tracker. And how many calories is that? And put in this, and how many calories is that? I don't care. And I don't want you to care either. Just know which your plan is. Know what your plan is. Move on. Get your eating plan. Watch the starter videos. Get your workouts. Okay, so let's back up here. Let's back up to the eating plans. Oh, they're right here. Nutrition, eating plans. Eating plan C is me. Here we go. This is going to help me with my portions and know where to time them. So here's my portion control containers. I have a couple of sets of these. If you don't have a set of portion control containers, you need to get them. You need to ask me or your coach how to get those. So you can see what they are. Green is for veggies. Purple is for fruit. Red is for some kind of protein. Yellow is for starches, more starchy carbohydrates. Orange is for seeds and dressings. Blue is for cheese or yogurt or something like that. And then you'll use a tablespoon sometimes for your oils and fats as well. Don't let that confuse you, because when you get these, it tells you what they are. And it tells you what they mean right here, see? And then, let's see, where is... Yeah, so here is several different options to kind of give you an idea. And there's also a cooking show on your Beachbody On Demand called Fixate that'll help you with other ideas of what to eat. If you don't have that full list of what you can eat for each color, ask me or your coach to get that for you, because that came with Portion Fix, and we have those huge lists, and they're huge lists. I mean, a lot of times I'll talk to people that aren't really sure if this particular food needs to be a green or a red, because it might be a high protein vegetable, which one to put it in. So we can help you with that. Here's how the timing works, which I think is really interesting. So you wake up in the morning and you've got, say, an hour before your first workout. That's your pre-workout meal. And here it is. I'm going to have a vegetable, a protein, a starch, and a tablespoon of a fat. So for instance, this is Shakeology with a vegetable in it and a tablespoon of nut butter. And then on the side, I'm going to have a light starch of some kind. Maybe a morning sweet potato or maybe half an English muffin, okay? Then 20 to 30 minutes before your workout, I'm going to take Energize. Do you have to take Energize? No. Do I recommend Energize? Yes. I recommend Energize because it is a densely packed beta-alanine and other amino acid supplements in its purest form to energize your cells in your body, basically. And it makes your body more apt to get hard work done and to not exhaust as quickly. It does not give me the jitters. It doesn't make me crazy, and it wears off. So don't think that Energize is one of those hyper things. It's going to make you hyper. It doesn't feel that way at all. It is just like a little boost. It just feels like, okay, I'm ready to work out now. Here I go. Then during the workout, drink hydrate, which I do. I live in Texas. I need it anyway. If you don't have a hydration formula, I do recommend this one. It has substances in it, minerals in it that help you deeply hydrate better than just drinking water. So that way you don't get dehydrated while you're working out. Then you work out, and the phase 1 workouts, we'll get to that in a minute, but it's 30 minutes. And then phase 2 is going to be 45 minutes. And phase 2 is 40 minutes, and phase 3 is 50 minutes, I believe. So it does bump up in time, but not a lot. Then after working out, you can take Recover, which is a protein, and then add a fruit to that, which is purple. Do I recommend Recover? Yes, I do. I recommend Recover because it has the amino acids in it that help your muscles recover so that you're not as sore later. All right, then you have 1 to 2 hours after your workout, a post-workout meal, which again is a vegetable, a protein, a starch, and a tablespoon of something. So this could also be your Shakeology if you didn't have it up there. Maybe in the beginning you had an egg scramble, and here you're going to have your Shakeology. Then every 2 to 3 hours, you're adding another meal, and it's one of these 3 meals. Is that a lot of food? Yeah, you're eating throughout the day. You're not going more than 3 hours without eating something. That keeps your metabolism up. It keeps you from crashing. It keeps you from starving. It keeps your muscles humming. It keeps your organs humming. So all of this food is incorporated in your plan. And like I said, I'm plan C, so yours might look slightly different. And then 30 minutes before bed, you can take Recharge. And I love Recharge. I love Recharge. I drink Recharge when I know I need a good night's sleep. It works. Like if you drink it 30 minutes before bed, like you can feel it kind of go, oh, and then best night's sleep, and you wake up less sore. Now, yeah, here's the examples down here. Here's the portion control containers, meal options, and yes, we'll talk about refeed later. You don't need to refeed right in the beginning, okay? So I printed this puppy out, and I have it so that I can keep referring to it all day. The other thing that I am doing is on my phone, I have this app called 21 Day Fix. You might not be able to see my phone. 21 Day Fix app that has the containers in it. So I'm just going to reset my containers to what they are on my plan, and I check them off as I go to make sure that I get in all of my containers. Because actually, my issue is that by the end of the day, I still need to eat again. My issue is that I don't eat enough for the results that I need. So I have to remind myself to keep eating. And that might be your issue, or it might be something totally different. Let's go back here again. I'm back on Beachbody On Demand in the program materials here. And I just want to bring your awareness to the accessory packs that are here on the right-hand side. There are several different accessory packs that you can get. Some of them come with the performance line, like Energize and Recover that I talked about, or you could get it with your Shakeology that I talked about. Or if you already have those things, then you can just get the accessory bundle that has the materials that you'll need for the nutrition, which is your portion control containers, and then loops and slides. Loops and slides are great because you'll see them so much in these programs. And the loops are those thick rubber band, flat rubber band things. And there's 3 different levels of them. And you'll find that as you're working through the program, sometimes you'll need the lighter band and sometimes you'll need the heavier band. They loop really nicely around the arms or the legs, and they just add that level of resistance that's really going to help your workout. Sliders, these are the best sliders that I've ever used. Usually I use paper plates, so these are way better. They're a nice plastic blue disc. And if you are on carpet, then you just use the blue disc. It's very sturdy. If you're on a hard floor, then you put this black sock around it. It's like a little sock for the slider. It's so awesome, and it makes it move just right. I've never been able to use something like that before, so I love that accessory bundle. And of course, your program guide and your calendar of workouts is all in there. Now, we want to make this not complicated. Let's not complicate this stuff. Let's just get the materials, have the eating guide ready, have the app ready, have these accessories ready so that on day 1, all you're doing is following the guide and pushing play. And it's not going to take up your life. It's not going to take up your day. But the difference that these few little things like time nutrition and these workouts is going to do, have you seen some of the people? Let's find some of these folks. Have you seen some of the people that have already done this with Autumn? Let me just look up 80-day obsession. Let's find them. Okay, well, here's a nice little composite that I made yesterday. These are some folks that worked through 80-day obsession. This lady up here, this is her first month. And then this lady here, this is after her 80 days. I mean, the difference is astounding, and it's not just weight loss, right? We're seeing muscle and posture improvements and definition improvements. And isn't that what we're looking for in a program? I'm super excited about this. I wanted to share that to you as well. Let me stop my screen share and get back to me. Hello. So that is your overview. Any questions about this, just see me or talk to your coach about it. And you're going to want to be ready and start on a day 1, whatever day 1 that you have decided. So get the accessories and the nutrition stuff that you need at least a few days beforehand. So if you know, for instance, that your start day is on Monday of next week, then you're going to need to get that stuff ordered today. Give it a few days to get to your house, open it up and look at it. Okay, go ahead and sign up for Beachbody On Demand and get your program materials as well. All right, thank you so much for joining me today. If you are looking for a group for 80-day obsession, my name is Carrie. Leave me a message wherever you are seeing this, or you can email me at carrie@carriefit.com. I'm super easy to find, and let's start you on my next group. Thanks for hanging out with me.